but I went in this pursuit, and it wasn't that I didn't find some semblance of happiness there, but I remember sitting in my cubicle at my first job. I was so excited. I was going to design nuclear reactors for the Navy, and I thought I had made it.
Wow.
And within a week, I was crying in my office because I was alone. I was supposed to spend 40 hours a week in a cubicle and only talk to people once in a while.
Yeah.
So I immediately knew something's wrong.
Because you're a people person, you need to, like me, you feed off the energy of others, and to be just in that. I mean, not that you couldn't do it because you're skilled and you get it, but you need the connection with humanity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, I'll get into management. And then I started learning about project management, and I thought, well, that's really interesting. Again, more about people, but I still get to ask good technical questions and be in the mix. But it just was never fulfilling for me, no matter what job change I made, what company, career title, whatever.
Speaking to, yeah.
It really wasn't lifting me up in the way that I wanted to. I was in a search for meaning. And when I found Dr. Holzer's work, I was really attached to it, because I think this is the key. We do all have something innate to us, and we need to be able to feed that and live in that.
So we're talking, a lot of this is, you know, from a humanistic approach. Science, this is science-based as well. Tell us about how science plays a role in this business and in this work.
Yeah, so Dr. Holzer is a cardiology researcher at the Medical University of Graz. And she's recently written a book called Be You about these theories that she's put together, as well as the coaching program that she developed. What she wanted to do, she actually is a life coach as well. So she researches stress on the heart, and she knew that people were not really, that lack of satisfaction was really impacting physically, manifesting in different ways in the heart. And she wanted to be able to do something to show that and to present this work in a light that made it concrete and tangible. So she actually conducted a research study of 44 participants where she put together this coaching program, and she measured their life satisfaction through the program. And then, typical scientists, you have a control group and a non-control group.
Yeah.
So she had half of them were not coached. They just kind of went through it on their own. And then the other half were coached through the program. And the results were amazing. Almost everybody saw an increase in life satisfaction. But those that were coached through the process, that had a guide, that had a helper there with them, saw even more increases in their life satisfaction, and they were able to maintain it for the long term. Wow. So they presented this work at the Harvard Medical School coaching conference, leadership coaching conference in 2015, and they actually won an award for it. So, and she had a master certified coach help her develop with the coaching program as well. Her name is Michelle Payne, and she helped her to put this program together. So it's been a really fascinating journey, and they do really try to back everything up with research studies, clinical studies, to show that we have made progress in people's lives.
So you created Science to Well-Being. Let's do, playing off all of this expertise and your own personal experiences. Let's talk about that. Now let's talk about some of the work that you do.
So Science to Wellbeing is sort of our umbrella. Our very first program was the Values to Wellbeing program. We wanted to get this out to coaches because we knew it could be so powerful in the hands of a coach.
Right.
The next step for us is we're developing a financial course. I'm a financial coach, and it's something that's near and dear to my heart. So we're developing Money to Wellbeing, and that will be a course, again, based on scientific principles, the way the brain works, how do you make and form good habits, but around your money, and how do you infuse that with your values and make sure that's important.
And that adds in that security element that you love so much, because making sure that you have what you need for life can be really
I learned some good budgeting skills along the way as a project manager, so I might as well share them.
Yes, exactly right. Yeah, no, that's terrific because you're pulling from your expertise.
Yeah. And then we also have a new self-paced program. So for those that are really interested in their core and acquired values but are not a coach and don't know where to find one yet, they can go through the program online. It will actually be launching next week. And they can sort of get an idea of what all of this is and what it means. And then if they're looking for a coach, we can link them up with a partner to help them.